Good morning, chipmunkies. I'm so excited to see you. It's the beginning of our virtual learning, and today on a Monday, Mrs. Lansdell will always be reading you a story. So today's story is called Only One You, and my author is Linda Krantz. And because there's only one name here, we assume she's the author, and that means she wrote the words, and also the illustrator, she drew the pictures. I love the title, Only One You, because there is only one you. There's only one Mrs. Lansdell, one Mrs. Jasper, one Miss Jen. So there's only one of all of us, and we are special. And this book tells us why we're special. So let's have a read. Okay. I'm going to read it and then show you the pictures. It's time, Papa said. I think it is, Mama agreed. Time for what? Audrey answered. Papa's voice softened. To share some wisdom. So here's Mama and Papa and little Audrey. And wisdom means some information, so they're going to share some important facts with him. Let's see what they want to tell him. Always be on the lookout for a new friend. So look at all these fish swimming around. And here our friend is, look, and he's met up with a new friend. Audrey's met up with a new friend. And that's what you guys will be doing in the chipmunky class, making new friends. Look for beauty wherever you are and keep the memory of it with you. So when you're out and about in the woods or your garden, look up at the clouds and look at all the trees and the plants. There's so much beauty on our planet Earth. So it's important we look around and remember everything there is. Blend in when you need to and stand out when you have the chance. So sometimes it's good to be amongst all our friends doing the same thing. It looks like here he's an oval and he's similar shape to all the other rocks. And here he's standing out a little bit because he's circular. It's a circle shape. And also look, he's got a blue head. There's a yellow head here. So he's standing out doing his own thing. So it's important sometimes that we do our own thing. Let's see what's next. Find your own way and you don't have to follow the crowd. So look, here's all our fish swimming off in one direction. And our friend here says, nope, I think I want to go off and play here. It's like if you're on the playground, right? If some friends are playing in the sand pit and you want to go whiz down the slide, you can go off and do your own thing. So it's saying sometimes it's good to go off and do your own thing. Know when to speak and know when to listen. So sometimes it's important to know when to listen when your teacher's talking to you or mummy or daddy. And sometimes it's good to speak up and tell them your information. So it's remembering it's a balance between listening and speaking. So it's getting that right balance. No matter how you look at it, there is so much to discover. Whoa, look at all those different fish. I don't think there's one that's like another one. They've got lots and lots of different patterns on them. If you make a wrong turn, circle back. So sometimes we might go in the wrong direction and do something perhaps we're not meant to do, or if our art project isn't going right, it's like, just circle back. Just start again or just make it into something different. So sometimes it's fun to just circle back and see what we were doing before. If something gets in your way, move around it. So here's all these fish and look what's come down in the water. There's a hook. It looks like there's a fisherman up the top who wants to get a fish. So it's saying, these fish are going to move around it. And sometimes that's like at school, right? If a friend's in our way, we're just going to move around him, right? If he's in a way doing an activity, we're just going to move around and move on to the next activity. Set aside some quiet time to relax and reflect every day. Reflect means think back on what might have happened that day and think about all the fun you've had. So here are our fish and they're reflecting, they're thinking about what's happened. Appreciate art. It's all around you. So look, here's a painting of a fish, but art can be anything. It might be in the way clouds are looking. Can you get the clouds to look like a sheep or a horse? It might be in the way some of the leaves look in a tree or some of the sticks and stones look on the ground. So there's art all around us, and we can make art any way we want with all the things we have outside in nature. Make wishes on the stars in the nighttime sky. I wonder if you guys in the summer on a nice warm evening sat outside. I know we did one night. We went out because there were meant to be some shooting stars, a bit like this. So my son and I, we sat outside and we stared up into the night sky, and it was so fun to do that. So that's a fun activity to do. Oh, here's all our fish, and here's Mama and Papa again, and they're saying, "Thank you for listening," Mama said. "We hope you will remember." Papa winked and whispered, "We know this is a lot for you to think about." Audrey did a backwards somersault and he smiled. He was excited to go out into the world with what he had just learnt. "Wait for me," he shouted to his friends. So here's Audrey saying goodbye to his mummy and daddy, and look at all his new friends he's made. That would be like us in the Chipmunkies class and all the friends we're going to make. So he's excited to go off and meet them. Before he swam away, he turned his back to his parents and he said, "I will remember." Mama kissed Audrey on the top of his head. "There's only one you in this great big world," she said. There's a mama and dada. Make it a better place. Do you see how all the fish, they've made a heart shape? So it's saying there's only one you. And it's up to you to make it all a better place and to have fun in this great world we live on and this great planet. So all the things you can do. And just remember, there's only one you. You are special. I'm special. Mrs. Jasper's special. Miss Jen's special. Everyone is special. So I hope you enjoyed that book, my friends. That's one of my favourites, Only One You. If you liked it, see if Mummy and Daddy can get it out of the library and you can look at all the fish and see how they're all so very different from each other. Okay, friends, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our Zoom call. Take care. Bye, guys.